Hey everyone, welcome to Seven Figure Adventure. My name is Jimmy. Today is just going to be real talk, just real talk. I wanted to do a quick video. I won't drag this out, make it short. I titled this video that I lost a business client through no fault of my own, but it really bothers me. And so I wanted to kind of let you know kind of the backstory behind what happened. And I also want to say, where do I go from here? Because chances are someone is watching this video right now, somewhere on the YouTube world, and they can relate. Maybe they have a business as well, and they have a client that they lost. Or maybe they work for a company and their job is managing these clients. And, maybe they lost a client recently. And so I'm hoping that this video will just help someone that's watching it. Because you see, losing a client in a business for a lot of people isn't that big of a deal. But if it doesn't bother you, then I'm not sure I have the right words to say on that, other than to say it should bother you. It really should bother you that you lose a client. You have to understand, in retrospect, the client that I lost last month was only a very small amount of income in comparison to our total sales volume that we have for the month. Last calendar month, now I'm filming this video right now in May of 2021. So in April of 2021, we had $700,000 in the month of April in total sales volume. Okay, but just think about that for a second. We had $700,000 in a 30-day period of time in sales in our business. That's like $8.5 million a year. Okay, so of that $700,000, the client that I lost only contributed about $8,500 of that entire amount of volume. So in retrospect, it was a very small amount of money. When you're looking at going from 8,500 of 700,000, it's very small. But that's not the point. What had happened was we offered equipment to this business client, and the company that we used to provide the equipment had software issues that kept coming up in the recent past. And it happened so frequently that my client gave up. They said, no more. I can't deal with the problems and trying to run my business at the same time too. Because their business was just stopping. They had no way of running their business when they had problems coming up. And even though I tried really hard to work with the client and help them, and I was successful a lot of the times in doing so, their frequency of problems that were going on with the software of the equipment that we were offering, they gave up. They said, we're done. We're going to go back to where we were at before they took our equipment into their business. And so my business may not relate to your business, and I get all of that. But the truth is, there's someone that's watching the video right now that needs to see this. Maybe you are dealing with the same problem. Maybe you lost a client that bothers you, to say the least. And you tried, despite your best efforts, you tried really hard to keep this client happy, and it just did not work out. And what's even more frustrating is that the client that I recently lost, she's giving me referrals. And some of these referrals have done very well in terms of my business and partnering with their businesses too. And so I'm afraid that one, negative response can grow and can manifest to other businesses in the area, just as good information from how good you are in your company can grow and manifest as well too. So bad news travels the same way as good news travels. And I don't think that will be the case with her. I think that she would not do that deliberately. I don't think she'll go back to the people that she's referred me to and explain the problems that she's had, because all the people that she referred me to don't have these problems. They're different equipment, different situation all the way around. So that's not really the issue. The point is, what do you do with a situation like that? What do you do? Because I'm telling you, it was not my fault of everything that happened. And I tried really hard to keep the person happy. And I was able to resolve her problems a lot of the time. But I think it was too much on her. It was just too much. And she drew the line and she quit. And it bothers me. It really does bother me that happened that way. So where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? What I need to do at this point now is I'm going to get a good night's rest. And then tomorrow morning, I'm going to get up and we're going to go out there and we're going to try to find more business, right? Because again, $8,500 in comparison to $700,000 in volume was only a very small amount of our total overall sales. Very small amount. That's not the point. It's not the point at all. The point is, I actually care. Just as I would think that you would care as well too if you had a client in your business that didn't work out. I don't care how small or how big they are, or how much little money that they're making you, or how much money that they are making you, small or big. It doesn't really matter. What matters is it should bother you. At least it does me. All right, it does me, because I take things seriously. People tell me all the time, well, you shouldn't take things so personal. Have you heard that before? I'm sure people have told you that before. Don't take things so personal. Well, I have to take it personally because no one else is going to. This is my business. Just like you have your business, right? Take it personally because no one else is going to do it for you. And so, this video is just really more than less just to let you know that, yes, this YouTube channel is geared towards business, personal finance, and investing. And sometimes things are not going to go that well. And so I want to be very transparent with you and let you know the bad days along with my good days. Today in general was not a bad day. It really wasn't. It was actually going really well. Very smooth, very calm until the end of the day. And at the end of the day, all heck broke loose. But in reality, the day in general wasn't that bad. But dealing with the problems that led to this client of mine quitting on me, it bothers me. So, but if it ever happens to you, yes, it would bother you. It would, just go out there and find more business. Just go out there and find more business. There's a lot of business out there that needs what you have. And you just need to let them know who you are and that you're very good at what you do. And I just want to share with you today. Like I said, this is not a hyped up video. This is not meant to bring anybody down and how bad business is, because that's not the case. That's truly not the case. But understand that things happen in business, just as normal life. The question is, how will you handle it? So if you appreciate the honesty and the transparency with the video, because like I said, I'm going to give you the bad days too. So if you appreciate my openness into this video, do me a favor. There's someone that needs to watch this video, and YouTube will recommend the video to other people and have them watch it as well. And the way they do that is having you hit the like button and just make it turn blue for me. Give the video a like. YouTube will begin to recommend this video, and someone out there is going to have a problem like me. Keep moving. Go out there and let people know what it is that you do. And just don't let it get to you to the point where it prevents you from going out and building your business. That's my recommendation for you today. Again, like, comment, subscribe, and we have a couple of new videos coming out very soon on M1 Finance. Look forward to sharing those with you, and hope to see you in the next video.